Wait, can you lift that up again? That is very nice. You have a fuckle meat to this. I hate
Here's stabilization thing, and then it does this.
Sly! Come in! Sly! Do you read me?
Yeah, I read you. Loud and very loud.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Trying to break into police headquarters does that.
Get over it, Bentley. You're safe in the van. I'm the thief here. I've got to steal that file from Inspector Carmelita Fox.
Well, count on me to be your eyes and ears, buddy. Got their security system totally scoped. To get inside, you're gonna have to go through that air vent.
All right, I'm going in.
And don't forget you got me at the wheel, Sly. All you gotta do is grab the file and get back to the van. We'll do the rest.
Just keep that engine running, Murray. I'll be down in no time. Hey, Bentley, I think I'm seeing things. Must be vertigo or something. Can you see those crazy blue lights?
Really? I've read about this. Master raccoon thieves are able to sense thieving opportunities, which manifest themselves as unexplainable blue auras. According to my research, all you have to do is get near them and hold down the circle button, and you should perform a super sneaky master thief move.
Hold down the circle button near blue auras. I'm on it.
By the way, Wave, I should mention that your voice volume and your is much lower than your game volume, so you can barely hear you. Yeah, or at least your game volume is overpowering it. Not really.
Be extra careful here, Sly. Break one of those laser beams and you'll set off the alarms. Now...
Okay, so you said you can't hear. Oh, yeah. Hold on. You mean the sound coming from the computer?
I can hear the game fine. It's you that we can't hear. For some reason, all audio is overpowering your mic volume.
That is completely strange. It should be the other way around. Oh! Can you hear me? Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I thought you were talking about on stream.
Well, both, but still.
There we go. Also, Emmy, thank you for the subscription. You didn't have to do that.
Nice job, you're in. Inspector Carmelita Fox's office is behind the red door.
It went all the way across the screen.
It was me all along, man.
Way to go, Sly! This is where Inspector Carmelita Fox stashes all her important files. I hacked into the police security mainframe and discovered this vault's combo. Try dialing in 937.
937? Okay. Tokyo.
This is just going to be
Nice
modern
job!
day Risk.
You got it! If you come down through the fire escape and head through the parking lot, we'll be waiting in the getaway van.
Hey, Emmy,
This does not inspire confidence. Yeah.
how do you like your Hokyo branded liquor up there?
My Hokino branded liquor.
Hold on.
One second, I've only got one screen, so I have to keep flipping through. What the fuck? Bro. I can't wait to get me a bottle of Jack Tokyo. Not even Tokyo, Hokyo.
What do these say? I've never looked at these.
Yes, Wolfen.
Criminal!
Okay, but how does that actually play? The art is one thing.
You
but
foolish
if
raccoon.
it doesn't play
I've caught you red-handed.
Ah, Carmelita. I haven't seen you since I
Was
gave you the slip in
role-playing
Bombay.
today.
Which reminds
just
me, you
basic
need to return the
TTR
Firestone of India to its rightful owners.
Ah, and I was gonna give it to you as a little token of my... Hey, you know, that bazooka really brings out the color of your eyes. Very fetching.
You think? This pistol packs a paralyzing punch. You ought to try it. Might snap you out of your crime spree.
And give up our little
There's
rendezvous?
a
Plenty of time
stamina
for that
gauge.
once you're safely behind
Oh,
bars.
that's
Love to stick around and chat, but I just dropped by to pick up this case file. I think you've had it long enough.
Oh, so you can actually change how depending on stamina, you can do as many actions as you want. Fuck, I'm breaking the fucking... So it's trying to sneak next to it, so that I could
You can't
have my
escape me,
fucking
raccoon!
Oculus headset.
Once again,
You
my
broke
gang
the
and I had given
port?
Inspector Carmelita Fox the slip. I was surprised to see how well she took it.
USB.
Finally, the secret police file I've been searching for all these years. With this, I could avenge my family and regain possession of our most valued treasure. It all began when I was just a kid, bouncing on my father's knee. You see, I come from a long line of master thieves who kept all their secrets of sneaking and stealing in an ancient book. The Thievius Raccoonus.
I was wondering where
Anyone
you've
who
been.
read
I
it
take it
learned
you're
to be
not at home.
especially sneaky, which is why we specialize in stealing from
No,
criminals.
I'm at home.
After all,
It's just
there's no honor,
my
no
grandma's
challenge,
around
no
and
fun
I'm worried
stealing
about
from
her
ordinary
legs,
people.
since I have the
You rip
only
off a master
downstairs
criminal,
room, I
and you
gave it
know
up.
you're a master thief. Well, on the night I was supposed to inherit the book, 5 visitors came unannounced to our door.
And I only have one heart, and I can barely use
My father
my
fought to
arm.
protect us,
And
but the
my
gang of
bed
villains
is
known
the
as the
most
Fiendish Five
claustrophobic
overpowered him and ransacked our house until they found the Thievius
Let me
Raccoonus.
quickly
Our family's manual of thieving greatness fell into their filthy hands. They tore
my
the
fucking
book into
bed.
5 pieces and split it up,
It's a
each
cubby.
villain disappearing to the farthest
It's a
corners of the
cubby
world to
with
commit
a,
dastardly crimes.
Fucking drop down roof.
Broken alone, I was dumped at the town orphanage. There I met 2 guys who became my lifelong buddies and trusted crew. Bentley,
That
techno
gap
genius and
between
strategist
the bed
supreme,
and the actual roof
and Murray,
is
part-time
smaller than
driver
I
and
am.
full-time burden. Together we pledged to track down the Fiendish Five, avenge my father, and steal back the Thievius Raccoonus. I knew I was about to face the toughest test of my life. On this mission, I would either become a master thief like my ancestors before me, or fail and allow my family name to bite the dust.
Anyway, I am. Did I just? Where the fuck? Oh, there they are.
You know, I'm genuinely
Those-
curious. What is eating up stuff on our fucking Wi-Fi router?
TTRPG, yeah, TTRPG players tend to not be serious enough for that kind of game. Or tank, Abrams, or Freebrams. Modified Freebrams. The certain charger is broken. Sleeping in Gen is full of fucking gays.
That was a nice piece of work back there at police headquarters, Sly.
Hey.
Come see me if you want to check out any of your old
You
movies.
said that, but I always
I've got
fall
them all
asleep in
here on
Gen.
my computer. Use the left analog stick
And
to
you
move
are the-
around the hideout and
you
the
are one
X
of the
button
most,
to select
the
things.
most homosexual motherfuckers we know. Despite being straight. Wave can pass out here because he's the service cat.
I've already plotted a route to our first target.
You can change it to Crimson
House cat.
Servers links.
Resident links, you should always add a resident.
Yeah, fair enough.
LYNX.
There we go. And I have no say in it.
Before I vanish off to Narnia, wave you get from that.
Ow!
Something you just chucked it at them and they just fucking caught it. Here, dude, they're fucking salmon.
You should look at me over in my stream, Crimson.
I've already plotted a route.
One stream open at a time.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on Sir Raleigh the Frog. As a young man, this hot-tempered frog grew bored of his life of luxury and privilege. On a whim, he tried his hand at a bit of piracy and found it to his liking. Raleigh, who quickly became addicted to crime, was brought into the Fiendish Five as chief machinist, where his evil tinkering genius rose to new heights. The last reported sighting of this mad machinist was off the soggy coast of the Isle o' Wrath, a small island uncomfortably situated in the middle of the perilous Welsh Triangle.
What? Oh, that's great. Ah. Fair enough.
Get up. I don't know, why did we move? I was reading. Okay, I'm going a bit. Just what video are you watching? Okay, what video?
Let's do this.
It's about Halloween.
There we go.
Hey, Sly! I just spotted something that's going to complicate the mission. See that nasty-looking gate? It blocks the only road leading into Raleigh's hideout.
No problem. I'll just use my climb move.
Okay, but remember, you can only climb on certain objects, like pipes and ropes.
Yeah, sure. And like that ladder there?
That is correct, but do not forget, Sly. You have to get close.
Then hit the circle
Ah,
button
damn
to
it.
grab it. Yeah. Relax, Bentley. I live for this stuff.
Yeah, and that's what worries me.
Okay, I'm stretched.
Now this is very interesting. The message you just found appears to be some sort of clue. I'll decipher it here in the van. In the meantime, see if you can find any more clues. The more I have, the easier it'll be to crack the code. See those searchlights? One careless step and you'll be subjected to acute combustion.
You done whining? Let's go.
I'm just trying to keep you alive, partner. Fortunately for you, I launched these signal repeaters throughout Raleigh's fortress. Get close to one and I can checkpoint your progress.
Nice.
According to my amphibio positioning system, that big blimp is where Raleigh is hiding out.
You know, that blimp looks more like a machine than a hideout.
You're right, Sly. That is a storm machine. It's the reason why it never stops raining around here.
That explains all the wrecked ships.
But why would Raleigh want bad weather at his own hideout 24/7?
Beats me. But rain or shine, I'm gonna steal my family's book back. And if Raleigh gets in my way, it's on.
Nice job so far, Sly. To get over the next gate, you'll need to grab onto this hook using your cane. Just jump and hit the circle button.
Got it. Jump and hit the circle button to grab onto hooks.
Remember, you can grab onto a hook by jumping near it and pressing the circle button. Vault has got to be somehow related to those clues and bottles you've been collecting. If you can locate all the clues in this area, I should be able to crack the code and get you inside it. That's the final clue to crack the code. Now find that vault and I'll give you the instructions to open it. The clues have led me to believe that the code for this vault is 792.
Hello. Thank you.
You found a page from the Thievius Raccoonus. This page teaches old Drake Cooper's fast attack dive move. Press the triangle button to use it.
follows you to above.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Positive.
Suspicious to advertise this game.
Nah. It's not the weirdest thing I've ever seen. But it is random. If you are not a bot, the best way to check. If you weren't a bot, send me a whisper on Twitch. Interesting to say the least, but like I said, if you want to get up with me, just whisper to me on Twitch. It's the best way to do it.
That blimp looks like the most secured location on this boat. If Raleigh's really as smart as his police files suggest, then that's where I'll find him.
Wonderful idea, but your plan is flawed.
Why?
Because it's impossible to get near him. To access Raleigh's blimp, you would have to sneak through that high-voltage power tube. To do that without getting electrocuted, you'd have to destroy that power generator. And to do that, you'd need 2 more of Raleigh's treasure keys, which are heavily guarded.
Interesting. So when are you gonna get to the impossible part?
Fine! But I warned you. I've marked the areas you need to hit with holographic markers. Follow them to your objectives.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. It's your funeral. Wow, you found a lucky charm. That'll protect you when you take any damage.
I see, chaps. My heartiest congratulations to you all. The storm machine has sunk its 50th ship last night, and the loot has already been unloaded. Our operation is moving along splendidly.
Hey Sly, you can adjust the game camera using the right analog stick. And to bring the camera behind you, click it.
Those rats got pegged.
Raleigh appears to have booby-trapped this entire place.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Don't you get it, Sly? If you step on that rug, forget about becoming a master thief. You'll be a master dartboard.
Wait a second. What if I jumped into that barrel for protection?
I don't know. It looks pretty risky and very unsanitary.
Only one way to find out.
So far, so good. I bet if you stayed still inside the barrel, the guard won't be able to see you, even if he shines his flashlight on you. Press the circle to enter the vault code. With the help of a straight edge and compass, the answer was simple. Dial in 242. Interesting. Old Sally Cooper's fast getaway raccoon roll. Stories claim she can move faster rolling than anyone else could on the run. Hold down the triangle button to use this move. Switch between your power-ups using L2 and R2. Sly, see that machine wheel? If my knowledge of mechanical engineering serves me right, applying significant rotational torque to achieve maximum velocity will yield a positive result.
You mean something good might happen if I can get the wheel to spin fast enough?
Isn't that what I just said? Jackpot, Sly! Look at all this stuff! Must be worth millions! And you know what that means? Tighter security. You're gonna have to be extra sneaky to get the treasure key here. Remember, Sly, hold down the circle button near the blue stealth auras to perform super sneaky thief moves. The vault code. Whoever thought this code up knew what they were doing. Dial in 436. Are the blueprints of Raleigh's entire operation. I wonder... Yes! I can wire this info directly into your binocucom. It'll show you the position of nearby clues and breakable objects. Close those furnace doors. Jump and press the square button. That'll slam them shut. Eureka! We're in the engine room. My analysis tells me that if you trace the spinning crankshaft all the way back to its source, you'll find Raleigh's treasure key and sabotage his machine while you're at it. I can't believe I pieced this one together. Try 227. Outstanding! Another page from the Phoebius Raccoonus. This one features Dev Cooperinda's slow motion jumps. He used this to get by all kinds of airborne threats. Hit the triangle button while in the air to slow down time. Temperature's reading way off the charts in here. This must be the power source for the storm machine. can stand before me? It's got to be 579. Interesting. Chris Cooper's dive collection technique. This move is an extension of the dive move you already know. Just jump and hit the triangle button near breakable objects for some fast breaking, fast collecting action.